Good morning, this is Jason Hawkins with Opening Bell Trade. Today is Monday, November 18th, 2013. It's 9:27 a.m., just a few minutes before the market opens here this morning. The purpose of this video is to give you a live demonstration of the Opening Bell Trade strategy and how it works in a live market. What you're looking at here is you're looking at TradeStation 9.1. This is my personal platform that I trade. And you're looking at a 5-minute chart on Apple, a 5-minute chart on Amazon, and a 1-minute chart on Netflix. I trade each of these symbols daily, and what I do with Apple is I risk $2 on Apple, and I'm trading 100 shares, so I risk $200 on Apple. With Amazon, I also risk $200 trading 100 shares. And with Netflix, I risk 50 cents, so I'm risking $50 with Netflix. So what that means is that on a losing day, when I lose on all three of my positions, I should lose around $450. Now the good news is that the winning trades, my target on Apple is $10, my target on Amazon is $8, and my target on Netflix is $6. So my average winning trade will be much greater than my average losing trade. So I can still lose and still lose more than 50% of the time and still make money using this strategy. Now, what to expect when trading this strategy? Typically, your losing trades will occur pretty quickly. We're usually in the market and in our positions by 9:45 or 10 o'clock at the latest. Now, because we do run tight stops, losing trades tend to happen pretty quickly, while the winning trades may take a couple hours or may even take the entire trading day to develop before we're able to book our profit. So we're about 10 seconds here before the market opens. When the market opens, you're going to hear a bell, and you'll see these first candles begin to form. This is just a box letting you know that the market's open. Just click OK. Now, as you can see, these first candles are beginning to form. Now, we allow the market to open here. Trade for with Netflix, we allow it to trade for a minute. With Amazon and Apple, they trade for about 5 minutes before we'll enter any positions. And what we're looking is for these first few minutes that the market is open to set our bias for the trading day. So hopefully we'll be able to see some action this morning, and you can see the opening bell trade strategy enter into some positions. Now, as you can see down here, we're about 10 seconds before this first candle here, because this is a 1-minute chart. So each one of these candles represents 1 minute of trading, while on these charts you'll notice it's still the first candle, and that's because these are 5-minute charts. So each one of these candles is going to represent 5 minutes of trading. So on this chart here of Netflix, if our low of that first 1 minute trading period is taken out, then we're going to go short on Netflix for the day, and we're going to run a pretty tight stop. Once the low is taken out here, which it looks like that's getting ready to happen, you'll see our orders filled. We're in our position. Pretty substantial market slippage this morning. That happens sometimes when the market moves really quickly, which that's what happened this morning. You can see our desired entry was 348.82. We got in at 348.26. So quite a bit of slippage. So that means on this trade, if we get stopped out, we'll lose closer to $100 instead of $50. Now, market slippage is pretty common. However, slippage to that effect is usually that's on the extreme side. So once Netflix trades, because we had a 50-cent stop, once Netflix trades up around 349.30, somewhere in that range, we're going to get stopped out of this trade. You can see it's kind of hanging out here. I'm going to pause the video. I'll come back in a few minutes once these first 5-minute candles close on Apple and Amazon, and once we have some more action taking place. Okay, it's 9:38. The market's been open for just 8 or 9 minutes or so. As you can see, we're still in the Netflix trade. It's not doing much of anything. We've been up as much as $121. We're currently down 19 on that particular trade. We also entered an Amazon position. We're long Amazon, short Netflix, long Amazon. Currently on the Amazon trade, we're up just a little bit here, 30 bucks. Apple's still kind of hanging out, hasn't really done anything. We had a big first 5-minute candle. It has yet to take out either the high or the low of that candle, so we're still waiting to see if we'll enter a position on Apple today. In order for that to happen, we'll need to take out either the high or the low of that candle before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, as you can see, it's 9:41 a.m. We've entered all 3 of our positions here this morning. We're short on Apple, short on Netflix, and long on Amazon. That's one of the great things about this strategy, is that you can play the market long or you can play the market short. Does not matter. So each one of these positions up here at the top is kind of our running total. We're currently up a little bit on Apple, flat or down a little bit on Amazon, up just a little bit on Netflix. So there's nothing else that really needs to be done. The strategy is set. It's got stops in place. It has targets in place, and there's also an end-of-day exit if for some reason the stop or the target is not hit throughout the trading day. Then the strategy will exit our position at the end of the day. So we'll see how these trades develop throughout the day. I'll check back in on these trades later this afternoon, and I'll be back with a full update later. Okay, it's 10:40 a.m. now. Market's been open for a little over an hour. Just wanted to give you a quick update here on the positions and how they're doing. As you can see on the Apple trade, we went short Apple at, what was our price? 524.63. Our current P&L, we're up about $180 on Apple at the moment. Amazon, we went long on Amazon, and as you can see, we took a long position here. The Amazon traded lower. We got stopped out of our position. Remember, I told you we run a $2 stop on Amazon. So we were out of Amazon around 10 a.m. this morning. We entered that position at 372.08, and we exited that position at 369.89. So lost just over $200 on Amazon. Netflix, we were short on Netflix. We did hit target on Netflix. Remember, I told you we go for $6 on Netflix. So we traded Netflix short at 348.26. We exited that position at 342.82. So made roughly $550 or so on Netflix. Remember, we had that market slippage this morning that cost us about $50. But so far today, our closed P&L, we're up $320.40, and our open P&L is we're currently up $200 on our Apple trade. So we'll continue to see how this Apple trade plays out for the remainder of the day. I'll check back in a little bit later with an update. What will happen on Apple is we'll either get stopped out of Apple, it'll trade back up here, and we'll get stopped out of our position, or it'll continue to trade lower and possibly hit our target, or it'll exit at the end of the trading day no matter what. So I'll check back in later today and give you greater detail on the trade. Okay, it's 3:48 p.m. now, so we're just about 12 minutes here before the market is going to close for the day. We're still in our Apple trade. Remember, we took Apple short earlier this morning as the market opened. Up here is our running P&L. As you can see, we're currently up just over $550 on Apple. We've been down as much as $61. We've been up as much as $609. So remember I had said that we had a $10 target on Apple. This is our target down here. Doesn't look like it's going to make that target today. So what we'll do before the market closes, I always like to exit trades, and the strategy has built in an end of day exit so that it makes sure and flattens all of your positions and exits all of your trades before the market closes. This is important because it helps you to avoid catastrophic losses that can occur from market gaps. It's not uncommon for the market to gap up or to gap down first thing in the morning, and you don't want to have that gap go against you, because you can lose a lot of money really quickly. So what we've got here, again, in the Apple trade, we there you go. We just got filled on the Apple trade actually. And again, that is the end of day exit that the opening bell strategy has. I like to close out all of my positions about 10 minutes before the market closes. You have the flexibility if you wanted to close out the trades 5 minutes or 1 minute before the market closes, you can do that as well. So, so we did trade Apple, we did trade Amazon, and we did trade Netflix today. We had two winners. We won some money on Apple, we won some money on Netflix, and we lost money on Amazon. As you can see, we took Amazon long earlier this morning. We got stopped out right here at the 370 level. As you can see, good thing we got out of that trade when we did, because Amazon continued to trade lower throughout the day. Netflix was a quick winner this morning. Got in up here at this level around 348 or so, and exited down here in the 343, 342 range. So down here is a detailed description of all the orders that were placed, the time of the order, the symbol that was traded, and then the type of order that it was, and also the quantity of shares that were traded. And down here we'll show your closed P&L for today. So today was in the profit $890.40. The open P&L is 0, so that means that we do not have any current open positions, which is what we like before the market closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's a live look at the opening bell trade in action in a live market. I hope that you found this demonstration to be helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in contact with us at openingbelltrade.com. Thanks, and have a great day.